starting group for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. And for New York, we've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5. So, Clark, as the season is drawing to a close, younger players might be feeling the mental fatigue of the totality of the season right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about that. And that's where team leadership comes into play. Your veteran players, not only in words, but an example, can help young players properly approach this segment of the season. What they do and how they say what they say is really important for the older, more experienced guys to help the younger players navigate this stretch.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Down low, it's deflected. Champagnie passes to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night. Throw good, Wembanyama. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Pass to Champagnie. It's rebounded by New York. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the final score really didn't reflect just how well they played in that game.
I think both sides played well enough to win. Really a well-played game both ways. One team made the plays when it counted, and that team came out on top.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Fox. 20 points for him last game against New York. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson against Fox. Tries from the block. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Towns, and Towns throws it down.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Fox with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. New York leading by 4. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Castle against Bridges. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Yep, it counts.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
Bridges outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. And Fox has it in the corner. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Good on the 13-footer. Wembanyama has got 7 points.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And a chance to check out the stats for Victor Wembanyama. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging around 26 points per, 10 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now, here's Anunoby. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Anunoby against Vassell. 3-pointer, Fox. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Brunson against Fox. Inside Leaner. And there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off. He's got 8.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Here's Champagnie. His last outing, he had 8 points. A pass to Fox. It's rebounded by New York.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
9. Spurs trail by 6. Now Castle. No scoring in this one. Here's Wembanyama. Castle with the bounce pass. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Knicks leading by 6. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
On the wing, Bridges. Castle covering. And Mikal Bridges, good for 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
9. Wembanyama against Towns. To end the run, Towns with the steal. Fox against Brunson. Bridges outside. Brunson scanning the floor. Over Fox. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Robinson's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. The Spurs also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle. Fox finds Barnes. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
I like how hard Barnes goes now. I mean, he takes pride in trying to overpower the defense and muscling shots up over.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. That's good from Barnes.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Robinson up top. Brunson against Fox. Brunson, good.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's Fox. Wembanyama outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
You can't give Barnes even a second because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch-and-shoot jam.
Robinson kicks to Brunson. The teardrop falls in. Brunson's got 16.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest. 18.
Outside Harper. Back to Fox. Shoots over Brunson. Fox, no good.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
The Knicks leading by 8. Brunson outside. Hart outside. All sorts of time. Wembanyama with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Three-pointer. The Knicks pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hart outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And now it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you guys.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here are the Knicks now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Into the lane, and it's blocked. Outside Harper. A three from Wembanyama. Robinson pulls it in. New York leading by 8. Brunson outside. And again, it's New York.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Outside Harper. Back to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Hits it from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 13 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's Fox. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Fox. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. New York ahead, up 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Sohan is out there with Robinson. And it's Alvarado in at the one spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Alvarado. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
There's the screen. Castle with it. This game out, he had 14. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Clarkson. Castle misses.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher rolling out of picks for the lob.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Sohan, the pass to Alvarado. Clarkson outside. Offline with his 3. Spurs trail by 6. To the paint. Bridges with the steal. Clarkson on the wing. Castle covering. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And that one, good. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Bridges doing a nice job of adjusting around the interior contact that time.
Outside Harper. Pass to Barnes. Over Sohan. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Bridges passes to Robinson. Count it, good. Robinson's got 6.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. look for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Sohan. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. The Spurs also with the sub. Vassell's checked in. Spurs trail by 8. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Vassell outside. Goes up at the stripe. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-4 run. To the middle. It's tipped. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
The Knicks leading by 13. And here is Bridges. He's got 10. The 3. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. San Antonio's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Harper. He's covered by Shamet.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Alvarado passes to Robinson. Anunoby kicks to Shamet. Bridges outside. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 13. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Hey, they don't call him Robinson for nothing now. Look at the hops on the big fella.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. For San Antonio, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Doubled by Bridges. For 3, Vassell. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City answer.
For New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Fox comes in for Harper. San Antonio with the ball. 15-point game. Fox deciding where to go with it. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's Towns, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
First one falls for him. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Anunoby, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Good work there as it goes. Fox has got 7 points.
And I like when Barnes is focused on moving the ball. I mean, it makes his team better. I love his willingness to get that ball moving.
After Brunson. Outside, Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And it's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Brunson. Now Towns. Covered by Barnes. Anunoby passes to Towns. On deep, Brunson. A rebound by the Spurs. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And New York making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Fires the 3. And it's Brunson missing. Spurs trail by 17. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here is Robinson. Back to Alvarado. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show up for the best move. Let's go! Kick-off action. Show us those moves.
Olenek is checked in for Harrison Barnes. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Take a look at the Spurs. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio,
They're in a good spot. Looking to generate some momentum heading into the playoffs. I don't see them resting anyone. They want to finish strong.
Now here's Towns. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
and equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Three-pointer, Fox. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Anunoby outside. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Back to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Olenek. New York, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 12. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Inside. And Olenek kicks to Fox. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now here's Brunson. 20 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
You know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 11-3 run. Fox kicks to Olenek. And here's Johnson outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Vassell against Anunoby. Goes up to the stripe. The shot, no good.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Three-pointer, Fox. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Wembanyama. Fox inside the line. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Towns down low. He's against Olenek. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 11.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Fox. Robinson with the block.
He's normally good for at least a couple of throwbacks a game. Robinson a force on that defensive side of the ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Fox, just 5 to shoot. Drops it in from 14 feet away. 11 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? How are you guys feeling about the conferences now? Relevant? Irrelevant?
You know what? That's not a bad rapper name. Irrelevant.
That's kind of ironic. I like that. That could be my rapper name.
Hey, Ernie, hey. Yeah, we could be a duo. You could be irrelevant. I could be iconic with the K.
Iconic Kitty. Now that's ironic.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 7. On the court for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got assist number 8 now on the night. New York leading by 4. Pass to Hart. Right side Towns. Over Wembanyama. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside, Fox. Shoots over Brunson. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Towns down low. Defended by Wembanyama.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Goes up off the inbound. And there's Bridges on the assist by Hart. Bridges got 12.
That was a very smooth shot by Bridges. Measured that mid-range J perfectly.
3-pointer, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Hart outside. Out to the right wing. Towns wide open. Another miss by Towns. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Champagnie. 6 points for him. Now Castle. 5 on the clock. Outside, Fox. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Knicks leading by 3. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Hart kicks to Brunson. No good on the 3. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
So put your hands together for your Knicks. Set that thought.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Carl Anthony Towns. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 17 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Misses the three.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Carl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Towns for three. The rebound by Champagnie. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Fox. Another miss by Fox. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They led by as many as 18 points. Bridges shot. Good.
Capitalizing from the corner. You're playing with fire anytime you give Bridges these kinds of shots.
Vassell finds Fox. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama fighting for it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, we know Brunson is a guy who excels at playing through contact. And sometimes, actually many times, he's the guy initiating the contact.
First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 1 shot.
That one falls for Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Hart outside. Bridges for 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Wembanyama against Hart. Towns high post. Back to Hart. Launches it. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Fox against Brunson. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama.
Going to Wembanyama any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Hart outside, down low. Here's Towns, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell kicks to Fox. Bucket is good, and now it's just a 4-point Knicks lead.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Runs in the pass to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Fox finds Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Lets it go from 11, and the Spurs scoring again.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Towns.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Brunson against Fox. Sinks that one from the post. Fox has got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside, Towns. And here's Brunson outside. Good, and as this goes to Towns. And that's now 24 points here for Jalen Brunson. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Timeout, San Antonio.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Spurs trail by 5. Fox with it. He's got 23. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. The offensive rebound. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama has got 13 points in just this quarter.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Outside, Towns. To Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Spurs working the ball around now. Now, here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Guarded by Robinson. Shot left block. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Bridges outside. Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 3 to the middle. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Outside, Towns. To Brunson. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He's got 5. Top the key, Barnes. A pass to Fox. Back to Barnes. Offensive rebound. Here's Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama has got 17 points here in the second half. Hart outside. Outside, Towns. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game for the lead. And Fox finishes it off. Fox has got 25 points.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for New York. Cordy's checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hart. The Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Wembanyama with it. Robinson picks him up. Second chance shot. Good! The energy from Wembanyama.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And that one drops for it.
Nice change of direction with the ball and with the body. Nice strong move by JC.
Barnes outside. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got the lead. Back up to 3 now for San Antonio.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Robinson a screen on Castle. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Shamet in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Outside, Fox. Six to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Here's Clarkson. Anunoby has the open look. Connects from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Cornette kicks to Vassell. Harper in the corner. Back to Vassell. Shoots over Shamet. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Pass to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
And Towns drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And here is Fox. Nifty move. It's good. Fox has got 31.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Out left to the wing. Left side, Towns. Got a hand on it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And here's Harper from the arc. They get it back. Cornette. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Barnes passes to Fox. Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside, and he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Outside, Towns. And the 3-ball is good. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside, Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 33.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Harper against Clarkson.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Towns with 3. Rebounds San Antonio. Harper's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Vassell finds Fox. There's a screen. Pass to Cornette. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cornette's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Towns looking it over. Drills the 3-pointer. Towns has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th with the Knicks.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Vassell, the pass to Harper. Pass to Cornette. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Outside, Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Clarkson surveying the floor. No good off the front iron.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the paint, here's Cornette. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Anunoby. Rebound, San Antonio.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And that one falls for Vassell.
You watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
New York moving the ball around. Hart, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Spurs leading by 13. Outside, Fox. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Nails the baby hook. Wembanyama has got 41.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Towns, high post. Pass to Brunson. They need this. Goes back up. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Anunoby.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Down low, here's Fox. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 37 points for De'Aaron Fox.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Vassell grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
Second team foul. Castle. One shot.
One shot.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Wembanyama high post. Towns on him. That shot no good. Knicks trail by 17. Here we've got Brunson. Outside, Towns. So here's Bridges. Jacks up a three. Down he goes for three.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance.
Now Castle. Here's Champagny. Now Vassell. Takes the three. Rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bridges. No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
Over his career, Mikal Bridges has taken on a bit more of a scoring load, and we're seeing another huge night from him here.
Brunson against Fox. And that one is good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
What's up?
Throw good, Fox.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams, played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Free throw good. Hart.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds it better than him.
And Hart drops them both.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Brunson against Fox. Good on the basket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammers down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson is brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch. You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Here's Barnes. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Clarkson. Plays it in off the window.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
NBA2k26.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. Obviously with some of the better teams in the league, if something bad's happening, sometimes, that one or two players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.